that. Okay. It's hooked up. It's good. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Go ahead and turn that up a notch. Check one, check two, check one, check two, check one, check two, check one, check two, check one, check two. All right. Good morning, folks. My name is Retro Scorpion. I'm gonna try to keep my voice down because there's people sleeping in the room behind me. How's everyone doing this morning? I hope everyone's doing all right. I'm just having my morning coffee. Latoya Williams, good morning. Good morning, sweetheart. How you doing? Damn allergies are kicking my ass. How you doing this morning, Latoya? How's everyone doing? I woke up this morning. I just got done eating my toast, buttered toast. Um, of course, I tried to live stream Juarez this morning, but as usual, game likes the lag, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll beat the game on live stream at some point. I can't say pretty soon, but you know. So I was looking at some, but yeah, I guess go ahead and turn that down so we don't get feedback. Yeah. So this morning, well, first and foremost, I'm going home tomorrow, back to the studio, and it's gonna need a lot of cleanup because I can already tell that my adopted bro is mad at me when I came there. Because why wouldn't he be if my room was a mess, you know? And I left it that way. I'll be cleaning that up before I go live. So, and of course, as I said, there's 2 packages that got delivered. So, um, allergies. But I really want to get to live streaming a little bit more, like games, like more games. But that will have to wait until I get home where I can get the Doom 3 3 disc set up and running. And of course, once we get that, that will be good gameplay for gameplay of Doom 3. Now, I'm not, as I said before, I'm not sure if anyone knew there was a Doom 3. Like, not the newer one, but like the old Doom 3 for the original Xbox. But Doom 3 is basically one of the first and most glorious games of the Doom franchise. I mean, yeah, we had pixelated Doom 1 and 2, but not as graphically violent as Doom 3. So I believe the one I owned on the Xbox 360 was the BFG edition. And I actually have a game that I had owned when I owned the Xbox 360. When I had owned the Xbox 360, I also owned 2 of these games. I owned this one and Doom 3 on Xbox 360. So now, Call of War has beaten Doom 3. Never got far. Hadn't gotten really far, and then I got stuck on parts. So yeah. So The next thing, once again, our donation, I want to get like Star Wars Battlefront, the original 2004 video game. Because once I get that, we'll have all the collection of things that I used to play. So, and I actually like Star Wars Battlefront, the original 2004 edition. I never really played Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original PS2. I never really played it. I was more into excuse me, sorry. I was more or less into Star Wars Battlefront 1, the original one from 2004, because I liked the gameplay, I liked the way it played. So, yeah. Although this plays really well on my PC, it looks good on stream, but it tends to freeze after a while. So, and the problem with it is it's a lot of CPU usage. I think that's one of the main problems. That's simply why I freeze it. But anyway, I just restart, keep going. No, oh, yeah. I try not to use the fucking Z button for a quick draw because it tends to make the thing freeze. So, and with the computer already being like really shitty, I really don't want to take a risk. So, but yeah, pretty soon I want to at least have Call of War as Bound in Blood. Morning. See you later, guys. Love you guys. Anyway, I'd at least like to have Call of War as Bound in Blood, Doom 3, and Star Wars Battlefront, the original 2004 game, on PC, because those were games from back when I was younger. Like, Call of War as Bound in Blood and Doom 3 were from my high school years, but Star Wars Battlefront, the original 2004, was actually from my childhood. I had first played it, and it was typically one of the greatest games I ever played for Star Wars based games. I didn't really like any other Star Wars games really. There was only one more that I kind of enjoyed. It was Star Wars 3 Revenge of the Sith. Um, it is what it is. And I really can't seem to specify why I can't get Lego Star Wars 2 running on my PC. But it's worth. Oh, God damn it, what the hell? I knocked over something, but nothing spilled because there was nothing in it. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, I've actually never played Resident Evil 4. I've never played Resident Evil 4, the original 2004 one. I've watched people play it, and it's actually a pretty fun game to play. And we got our first vote in the poll. Someone had voted for the McDonald's McCafe for their favorite place to get coffee. Okay, that's cool. We got a like on the channel. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My apologies. But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront was cool, but ongoing with Resident Evil 4, I'd only watched people play Resident Evil 4. And it seems like a fun game, but it also seems like a very difficult game. Like, I've never extensively played a Resident Evil game, and the fact of the matter is, I've never been able to run one on my PC, so that may or may not be the next big deal in the future, but we'll see. So it all depends on like funding and if I can find it at the thrift or just being able to run on my PC is one thing that we gotta take into consideration. So cheers, guys. Hi, Kampai, Chin Chin, and Gareth and Mogilamans. That's good coffee. Um, but yeah. Other games I'd like to have on the PC, like specifically older games that can run on my PC. I really don't know if there's really any game I'd like to have other than like Resident Evil 4, uh, Star Wars Battlefront 1, that was in 2004. The game I got now, which is Call of Juarez, and even Doom 3. There's really not a lot of games that I would want on PC that are kind of newer because I've never experienced playing PC games extensively like this. So, um, yeah, one of the main games I'd like to have on PC is a game called The Army of Two, or Army of Two. That's another game I beat. It's called Army of Two, and I believe it's called Devil's Cartel. So, hello, Cyber Wizard. No, 2004 was Star Wars Battlefront 2. Are you sure? The what was was Star Wars Battlefront 1 then? Because I checked, it was 2000. Hold on, I'm gonna double check that. Hold on. Hello, hello, Cyber Wizard. Good to see you, my friend. Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, 2004 was Star Wars Battlefront 1. I checked the numbers, man. I'm thinking about original Xbox. Yeah, yeah. 2004 was Star Wars Battlefront 1. 2005 was Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've never played Star Wars Battlefront 2. But if anyone's got any recommendations, and if they want me to get Star Wars Battlefront 2 as well, by all means, give me some suggestions. But if it's a shit game and you know it, just let me know. But I'd like to actually play Star Wars Battlefront 1 again. That better than 2004. Well, I'll take your word for it, Cyber, but I really want to get Star Wars Battlefront 1 just to start. Because I had made a promise to both myself and the viewers that I'd get Star Wars Battlefront 1. And then I'll consider getting Star Wars Battlefront 2. I was going to think about getting, if I get the funding, get no, not Star Wars, sorry. Get Resident Evil 4, but you know what it is. And Cyborgs, I actually got Call of Juarez Bound in Blood working on my PC, so which is awesome. Good game right here. Really good game. I had fun playing it when I was in high school. I still have fun playing it now. It's a very simple game, really. Thanks, buds. Let's check the voting so far. We have 33% of the people have chosen um, Dunkin' Donuts. 67 of you chose McCafe for your favorite place to get coffee. Okay, well, we're getting some numbers here in the poll. But, yeah. No. But yeah, I like Call of Juarez. It's the franchise. I think there's only 3 games per se in the franchise. There's Call of Juarez Bound in Blood. There's Call of Juarez Gunslinger. There's Call of Juarez Cartel. I don't know of any other Call of Juarez games really. There was only 3 that I know of in the franchise. So we got our second like. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Cheers. Hike and pie. Chin chin, as Dave's archives would say. Cheers. But it's like anything else, you know. Um, I have both on PS2. Oh, that's cool, man. I didn't even know you owned a PS2. Good. I haven't. We have not owned a PS2 in like forever. Like PS2 gaming was like back in our early 2000s days, up to mid 2000s. Then we just didn't have the PS2 anymore. So Around that time, we had upgraded to a PlayStation 3, so and that's where I got addicted to playing Little Big Planet. So watching YouTube on there. And I think that was a couple of years before I started doing YouTube was when we got the PlayStation 3 because I started YouTubing at the age of 14 and I believe we'd gotten the PlayStation 3 when I was either 12, 11, or 13 years old. So if I remember correctly. But yeah, PlayStation 3 was not a bad console. It's just like everything else, expensive. So, and then of course PlayStation 4 came out, and then PS5. So yeah, and not to flex because I don't own these, but two people that live in this apartment actually own each a PS5. So my adopted brother owns a PS5, and my sister's boyfriend owns a PS5. So it's weird. It's not weird. It's ironic that we have two PS5s in this house, in this apartment. So now, have I considered doing console gaming? I have. I have to a certain extent. And as I said before, I do have good news. As I said before, just as a reminder, I do have the adapter so I can live stream the retro consoles. So take, we'll just have to go with that. So, cripes almighty. Either way, I almost forgot to tell you guys about the weather. Well, it's another shitty weather day here in Farmington, New Hampshire. I would think it would be the same in Rochester. So I would think it'd be the same in Rochester because next town over. But I'm pretty damn sure that Retroine is gonna be celebrated tomorrow. Tomorrow's like gonna be when I do the Hall- Retroine Halloween bash on my StreamYard. It's kind of why I'm just doing this on a regular YouTube app, and I'm really hoping that some of my friends on YouTube come there and enjoy the content, enjoy the hospitality of Retroine and everything else. So, and who knows, you might be lucky enough to come up on panel if you're there. Just as usual, be respectful, no inappropriate stuff, no disrespect. Wholesome channel, family friendly. But but yeah, Retroing, dude, is tomorrow, and I do mean tomorrow, because it's the 30th today, and yeah, hold on, we got some updates on percentages here. So we have 4 votes. What looks to be 2 votes for Dunkin' Donuts and 2 votes for McDonald's McCafe. Awesome. Well, guys, I'm gonna get off here because I think my friend Jack Hobson's live, and I want to miss him just chat with me. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.